Alright, and we are back. My last video was 30 minutes, or it was around 30 minutes, which is what I'm aiming for, so that's very good. Try to keep all the crazy hour-long videos down to a minimum. And the spearman just got slaughtered by a bunch of companion cavalry. Oh my gosh. He's got a ton of spearmen ready to engage, but I just brought over my other phalangites. So these spearmen are all going to start fleeing very quickly. They just got surrounded, and the only good unit he has in there is a tribal javeliner. Let's get these guys engaged. Actually, this city is going to be much easier because he just engaged all of his units, so we're going to go after that. These guys. And with these guys, we're going to come up and take the city. We're going to do a little cross attack front on these guys. Since these guys were normally in the south, were normally marching along the coast, and then coming, and these other guys were going along in the north. But we're going to hit them twice. Just decimating my phalangites. It's not great. Yes, captured them. I'll capture these guys. Oh gosh. Oh no, it's one guy. Well, we're gonna be able to kill him from a distance. It's two guys. Oh, the Illyrians are coming in. They skipped Tympania to engage Eordia. Well, let's bring our units down. Build those mines. We built all the mines that we needed. Now we have migrants in Mygdonia. Thought we already maxed out Mygdonia. Guess we didn't. So I'll send another group down. Let's start sending these sheep as far to the front as we can. We can send them to Neapolis. I'll get these guys down to take these sheep. It looks like we took out the spearmen that were heading at us. Now let's select these guys and send them out to the city. Very annoying that these peltas all came over here at once. Which of these? That guy. That's who I needed to attach this general to. Let's send him out. He just attacked the city because he knows it's weak. And Pelion. I should attack Pelion really because that pushes him even farther away. But I really don't like him coming in and messing with my homeland. But I just don't care enough to engage to return all my units. I'm probably going to march this direction until possibly. No, I'm probably going to stop around here somewhere. But I do like marching until I get to Byzantium. Creates a great front that makes the enemies rarely go across. Get all of our men up. Let's get these peltas taking the farms. Let's put a hoplite here. These cities I know get constantly attacked. It's very annoying. Put a phalangite here. Out of gold. We just ran out of gold, which makes our morale worse. We ran out because we got too many phalangites, or someone took a mine away from us, or we took too many watchtowers. We just decimated them. That was his offensive this season. Let's leave a group of phalangites down here. But we do need to... Oh, here, we're going to take... This isn't connected to anything, is it? Alright, let's connect that, and then let's connect it to as many mines as we possibly can. We'll save that city for later. And let's bring our slaves into these mines. What do we need? We need 2 more. Alright. Pretty sure we have that in Olympus. Yep. Let's bring slaves there, and we'll bring these slaves to this one. And then we can move these slaves up to combine with the slaves that are already in Amphipolis, and maybe we'll have enough to get this extra city too. Alright, we took this Odryssian city. This one up north. It has plenty of food in it. Fantastic. And we'll connect it to Heraclea Sintica, whatever its name is. And we will destroy these walls. And take this watchtower. Let's combine all these. And these guys will probably go in this mine. Actually, we'll just have them build it right now. Slaves can build mines, but you gotta be careful that they don't get too far away from your units. This mine's pretty close to a city and a watchtower, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Hegemony has begun to rebel, so now we've taken these 2 cities. Now our front looks very nice. Let's move these slaves down to Amphipolis. They can also increase the amount of guys there. And we can connect this to... connect it to... Actually, this place is not going to be too useful anymore, and we'll connect this to Hegemony's. So how many people do we need? Oh, we need 2 spearmen still. The worst thing about the Odryssians is how much they hate you. Or hate me, whatever. They have lots of hostility with the Macedonians, which is very annoying. This unit is run out of manpower from wherever it's getting its manpower from, so we can switch it over. We'll switch it to Amphipolis. Amphipolis has a lot of manpower available now. We'll just have this phalangite run around capturing sheep to move to the front. And these mines all have connections, I think. Let's have these peltas take this fort. I already have some phalangites right there. They can take it. They're better at taking forts. This guy can grab this. This is the city. This is the city that's a really good choke point for the east. As you can see, there's this little bridge, so anytime you spot people coming, if you just pull out like a phalangite or 2, they'll have to engage across this bridge and just get decimated no matter how large they are. Let's start building the walls there. Capturing this other farm. Let's move these guys east to take out Polio. Actually, we're not gonna waste our time with these buildings, so just dismantle them. We don't need them. These are just 2 little towers. There's a bunch of towers with farms going up that way. We don't need that's cost because we have so little gold. At some point in the future we might use them, but we're not using them with this amount of gold. Hegemony can be a city that we use. And I think that we're sending more there's more peltas coming at us. Let's send our phalangites out, and we'll get our peltas out too. Yeah, we're just sending them into the mass of peltas, just to engage as quickly as possible. And then we'll have our peltas engage their peltas. Just take them out. And we still have some people. Yeah, we still have some peltas in the city, which is letting them siege, which is convenient. There we go. And everyone's dead. Go away, Illyrians. I think it's time that I get my scout cavalry out and just send it around the map, though. I should definitely not use scout cavalry from a place. I'll use some allied cavalry. The Thessalians, do these guys have cavalry? No, they don't. How much does mine cost? I'm debating. Scout cavalry is very small, and theirs costs, and so I'm debating whether I should send Thessalian or scout. I think I'm going to send scout. I'll just deal with it if they die. Tip out of gold. Building supply lines increases your gold. Capturing cities. Building walls around your cities. Putting more workers or slaves in mines. Oh, this shows what costs you money. And some supply lines get you a little bit of extra gold as long as they're at the lowest level. So let's get all of our units over to... Oh, we don't even have this connected to anything. Let's get that connected immediately. And we took a fort. Instead of connecting this to the mine, we're going to connect it to the fort, and the fort can be connected to the mine. Look at our... Oh, we could use a general on the front. Let's see where there's a general. There we go, we got most of these guys merged together. I think that was the mine that we needed to put our guys in. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in a minute. Got all of our sheep moving to Neapolis, where we don't have any food. We have a general there. Yep, put him in that. No general. We took a city and got a general somewhere just a little while ago. Maybe it was a little longer than that. We'll figure out. Oh, he's in Elmia. Alright, he is not very good, but better than nothing. Let's try and move him to the front, join up with this phalangite. And let's move these guys up here. There is a city on the river up here, and I really want to capture it because it is a very good city, and also I convert it to Macedonian. Discovered the 12 labors of Hercules. So it means we've discovered one of these labors somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's somewhere on here. And then we have Amphipolis. You'll need a secure base north of the Rhodop Mountains to provide reliable logistics for your campaign against the northern tribal kingdoms. Historical note: Philip founded the city of Amphipolis in the upper Hebros Valley in the city out at the site of Umapia. Campaign north of the Rhodop Mountains into the upper Hebros Valley and secure the site of the future city of Amphipolis. Alright, so we have to take the city that's right here, and it'll change into a native faction city, and I'm pretty sure this has 12 units, so it's a very nice city to have. And it also gives us migrants for just capturing it, and we get migrants for defeating the Central Odryssian Peltis. So there's the western, which is this green, or no, it's this yellow. It's this yellow color, and you can see they've got some land up here, and this green are the central. And then over here, there is eastern. This kingdom split apart when their king died. Alright, let's get these phalangites up to the city before this starts getting attacked, and we'll get these guys up too, and we'll send the Peltis to take the farm. And these Peltis can just move up. We can put some spearmen or something here. Oh no, that's what this guy was supposed to be. That's why he doesn't have a general. Alright. Well, let's move... Oh, it might be this horse. The horse of Diomedes. Yes, dedicated to the 8th labor of Hercules. Well, that'll give us some money. Oh geez, this is not a good spot. We have to span these, and how much do I need? 25, so if I disband that I should be good. And let's connect this mine, that'll give me the money. But I need to disband these walls before this revolts. which I seem to have a decent amount of time before it does. All I need to do is capture it once, and then I get the $100 bonus. Okay, these have either been told not to engage, or they're engaging poorly. Let's just separate them all. Looks like they're sending out spearmen. This guy has a lot more peltus than the other guy does. So we're going to engage them. Allied Peltus Company of Larissa routed. Where did they rout? Right here. So they were getting assaulted by these Peltus. Uh-oh. These companions are having a tough time with the Peltus. Well, we killed one group. These spearmen brigades keep routing, but I need our Hypus over here. And they tore down the city walls. We should really get them over here. Because we are losing a lot of guys. And he keeps sending out more and more guys. It's not great. This unit's about to flee. The problem is that he keeps getting manpower every time. Oh, and the companions just fled back to Amphipolis. So they didn't flee as far as before. But we're going to really try to take this city. God, did all of our Peltus flee? Yeah, they did. Alright, where are our Hypus? They're coming. Alright, so everyone's fled. Where did these guys flee? Pydna and Philopolis. Alright, so this general needs to go over to... I'm going to change his home city to that. And then what... I don't know how to throw him away properly. It looks like we have a couple... Let's find where our Peltus are. Okay, we've got our Peltus back here. Can he get to Amphipolis? Yes, he can. Let's start sending this guy to Amphipolis. And Attalus. What are you doing here, Attalus? You'll be the new general. This is very annoying that these, the Peltus are engaging me so far away. Especially because this isn't one of their cities. They're at war with this guy. But these Hypus will be able to handle, and they have much more armor than the companion cavalry. And these guys will also be shooting at them, which will be helpful. I'm just going to leave these guys here because I don't particularly feel like losing them, or having a chance of losing them. Brought all my guys up here. And now I'm going to take Eumolpia, yes, whatever it's called, but it has a lot of farms, and it's a good choke point. Phalangite Brigade routed where? Oh my god. He routed because I didn't engage with Peltus. Well, that's incredibly annoying. Alright. So, Crestonia's got some people regenerating there, and it's out of manpower entirely. Ugh. This is a huge rout for me. Let's change everyone to there. And we'll regenerate the garrison people here, and we'll engage with these companions that we have laying around. He took Stagiria? Oh my gosh. This game autosaves so frequently. Let's go ahead and save this in the recording slot and see how far back this other save is. It's part of this game is reloading saves because you didn't notice things. It looks 4 minutes. I can do that. Let's go back 4 minutes. This will be right before all this Athenians came out and destroyed my stuff. Oh yeah. Athenians about to land right here. Be annoying. Well, let's start building some... Oh yeah, we don't have enough money for triremes right now. We have enough money for triremes. In this area, this is where Athens just constantly is annoying, and we're also going to have to invade these islands. Alright, we are going to pull the companions back from this area for sure. Move these peltas away from the city. That's what was happening to them. They were getting attacked by the city. We're just going to try and bulldoze through these spearmen and then take this city and garrison inside of it instead of get slaughtered by this hordes of guys that he shouldn't really have the money to maintain. No, just run away, your cavalry. You don't have to engage them. I know this. Run away. We lost Staggeria, but they're about to engage our Phalangite brigade. So we can just take Staggeria right back. Oh, I didn't make these guys come forward and engage. Oh my god, dudes. I'm telling you to leave. Leave. Amphipolis. And we're just going to reload the save because I just messed up way too much again. Reloading saves. In most games I don't really like to do it, but in this game, and it's just like tactical errors you made, I do it all the time because... Oh, I reloaded the wrong save because it's just annoying to sit here and deal with all these random tactical errors, like you weren't paying attention to certain units so they got destroyed by Athenians, or these guys aren't moving towards the city. So you didn't do any damage versus the city. Let's move these guys over, and I'm just going to take these spearmen out, set them on the beach. And these walls are almost demolished. And I'm going to pay... Ooh, companion cavalry. Let's just send him right at this first unit. Charge bonus of 97. No, run away. Just abandon these guys. You engage these guys across the river. And our peltas need to move back. Wow, this guy almost died. We discovered the Eastern Kingdom and the Balkan Mountain tribes, which means these guys have gotten to the front. And let's move our Hypus over. No, I was not selecting a defeated unit. Phalangites leveled up. Let's give them some heroics. This is great. It'd be great if these cavalry would run across the river, though. Our spearmen routed, but they held off long enough, so now they're just going to run back inside the city. And we're going to take out these guys standing around. Oh, let's build the walls here. Philip routed. That's not too big of a deal. Jesus. There's no way to win this. We're just gonna go back and run away. Kind of annoying, but it's the only solution. Let's just get all of our units away from this. This is just a massacre. Once the Hypus come over, then we'll have a way to destroy them. I really don't like that these two kingdoms that should be enemies are helping each other out. It's very stupid. No, you come back. You come back up here. You go back up north. You go back up north. You go back up north. Are you gonna just... Okay. Okay, go back north. Alright. You know, don't follow any of my orders. I'll just reload the save again. This will be the last time, I swear, guys. It's very annoying to do this a million times, but it's very annoying that your units don't really listen to you sometimes in these tight quarters. Yeah, we don't need to go south. We can go this way. We're going to go over here and go back into these mountains. And these hypists are immediately coming to the front. The spearmen that are being built in here can destroy the walls. So this will be a lot easier, and we will not have to deal with the horribleness of having to fight all these millions of peltas that they're sending out. The one good thing about those peltas is that if you can surround a city, they are garbage. If you can surround a city entirely, they'll just crumble like nothing. Let's get our hypist to the front, and now Philip is in the correct position. Then we discovered our Hebros area. So that's the one thing you have to do against these Odryssians, is you have to surround their city first. Otherwise they're going to do tons of damage to you because they can get out, and those guys, those javeliners, are good at melee too, which is very annoying. They have some really, those are some really good units. They don't have any other units besides that, but god, those javeliners are just so good. Can just destroy you in 2 different ways. Can we catch any of these? No, they're not going to stop. Did a lot of damage really quickly, but we can't stop them. Let's get this guy down here to take more sheep. And let's get some triremes up to deal with him whenever he comes back. Sent this guy down here to regenerate health. Should probably do that with Philip too. Once these bad boys get up here, we can engage the city. Alright, he's regenerated. Let's send him back along the coast. This guy's almost regenerated, we can send him. And the hypists are ready. We're going to get them up here. And we didn't really lose that many peltas that time, but we're going to engage these peltas with our companions in a charge. And see if we can't draw this green guy to come across the river and engage our units over here. The first time I did this, I did it again without catapults, because I went east without catapults too. I didn't realize that you got catapults really quickly by going south, so I went all the way west and took this area, and then I went east, just so I would have like kind of a front where I could just go south. And to beat these guys, I recruited like 100 like maybe not 100, but like 6 or 7 peltas, just so I'd have just as many peltas as they did, and engage them like that. Alright, now let's bring these guys up. Phalangite leveled up, fantastic. Another level of heroics for you, Phalangite. And we've totally surrounded the city, and we're about to start getting, it's doing a lot of damage to our units, but we are about to start getting our catapults in range. Spearmen. Alright, so now they're sending out their spearmen, which are getting slaughtered. And we're not going to engage this eastern city. Alright, now we can start getting our logistics upgraded. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade our initiative a little bit too. It's nice to be able to run a little bit farther. Yeah, he's just constantly losing with these guys. Alright, let's engage the city with as many phalangites as we possibly can. And we're going to put these other phalangites right behind them. We're going to take these food places because we need them. But these guys can come over here, and oh my gosh, they have so many peltas. You need to start running. They can only come out in this direction, so as soon as we surround the city, there's going to be very little threat. See, now he's sending out all of his units. We've almost taken the city, and then we took it. Let's connect it to Neapolis. Yes, we can connect by land. That's fantastic. Let's load up all of our units in the city. We're going to hold here for a while. Except for these guys that can be captured. And this will stop it from rebelling. So we have like 100 guys in there. And once this road's built, they'll start regenerating. We can get some sheep up there. This guy needs to get into the city. There we go. Now this isn't going to rebel. This isn't going to rebel. Fantastic. This guy has way too much ability to stay down here. He's going to move to the front. And we'll just put everyone at Amphipolis. And this guy can just stay back here since he died. And let's move our Peltas up. Let's create Pydna. Perfect. We're going to create 2 more at Amphipolis and just make them come through Pydna. Change both of their home cities to Pydna. There we go. Now they'll start regenerating there. The city still hasn't regenerated its walls, so it's pretty impressive. Alright, we took these 2 farms. And we're going to send these guys against these guys. The Central Odryssians. We've defeated enough of their units that we get the migrants. Fantastic. Always good to have extra migrants. Wow, we could definitely use a lot more people there. Doesn't look like we have any unspent migrants anywhere, which is good. Good. Alright. This guy just got decimated over time. But look how many guys this city has. And we are killing so many of these guys inside. You can see this garrison -1 is 1 guy of these dying every time. And they keep trying to come out and attack, which just destroys them. Let's capture these guys. And we'll send them to this mine. Max out that mine. Yes, now we have all these people regenerated. We've just defeated all these Peltas companies. We're going to send Philip up here so that the city can become a native city. The city was a nightmare to take without catapults. I had to like bring 2 units of sheep. And he finally brought some Peltas over from somewhere else. So we're going to immediately... Oh my god. Oh my god. They're all out of food. We're going to engage them though. We're just going to have 1 guy in the city. Getting lots of experience from engaging these guys. And he's just running out of food entirely. Phalangite level up. Let's give him a level of engineering. It's useful to have engineering with these guys, because that engineering essentially makes you build walls and take them down faster. Yes, we got all these phalangites, so we just lost all this manpower for nothing. There's some mines up here that are useful. Is this a new level up? Nope, it was an old level up. And the only enemy units on the map are the city engaging my guys. And his garrison's almost empty. Some more slaves. There we go. Umalpia has begun to rebel. Let's garrison Philip and that'll stop. And we got migrants over in Almopia. 5 of 12 at Edessa. Jeez, Edessa can use a lot more guys. Just like Pella has 5 more. Peltus of Edessa, let's get you guys over. And we don't have any more sheep to collect. Alright, let's move these guys back to Mygdonia. We'll get some sheep in this area, they need it. They're effectively getting food to the front very well. Alright, colonize Eumolpia. We colonized its Spear One land and it became Macedonian. Fantastic. And one of these guys would really be really useful for him to this be his home city. We're actually going to make all these guys this is going to be their home city. Let's get these slaves in the city and then we'll merge them all in there. And we can connect this to Odryssian Nestus. This is one of his very good cities, so this was a huge blow to him. And I think I'll end this video here, because this is a good stopping point for me. God, I never took this city. Jesus. Or not the city, but this farm. That was goofy of me. But this is a good stopping point. I just got to like some really good natural borders. Let's grab these Peltus and send them over. Like I said before, I had to build a ton of Peltus to deal with this guy. So I'm going to do that. But yeah, as you can see, we have up here, and this yellow is the Western Odryssians, which we should deal with because they get kind of mad. Oh, and we built a I think that we built a scout cavalry. Yep, we built a scout cavalry. Next video, I'm going to start sending that all over here to discover the Illyrians' land, and I'll send it north and discover all these guys' land. I can build something. I can send some Thessalian cavalry through here. So you just stopped. It's like, I don't feel like engaging Lamia. It's too much hassle to engage. Let's get our slave. Where should our slaves go? Where were they going? Peltus here. Guess they were still going to up there, down here. So just doing a little, you know, task management, past management, I suppose, here. It's nice to have some extra sheep lying around, but I should really capture them and put them in the city so that I can get other new sheep next year. And I think I'm going to attack Thassos, because it has a couple mines, so this island basically pays for itself. And God, it's weird that Peltus costs so much. I'll throw up a spearman. He's going to get deleted after I take this, but I'll start that in motion now, or I'll forget about it. He can't go this way? Oh. Deep water damages ships. So ships can only go through there unless they're okay with being damaged, and I'm okay with letting my ship get damaged a little bit. Athenian trireme of Thassos. Yes, come this way. Please come this way. We're going to send out our ships. It's going to be the first naval battle that we see on the video, and then I'll end it. Naval battles are very fast, especially if you do them properly. We discovered Thassos, the Thassos campaign. Take the cities of Thassos, take the forts, and you get 50 gold, and then I think you get another 50 gold for completing that last objective. Alright, so you see these guys, they're just coming down. What you want to do is you want to target them and try and build up as much steam and then hit them. So you want to tell your units to run. That's why I stuttered these. It's because these guys will stop. There, we just impacted them. And I'll be able to send this next group in and do a ton of damage. See, this guy's going to come and instantly destroy this ship because of the impact damage, 1135. Ships have 2,000 for reference. And then if you have units on board, and then once they engage, they'll slowly do damage to each other. And if you have units on board, the more units you have, the more damage it'll do. So I'm going to send these back, and as soon as they enter a city, they heal. So it's a very good idea to not lose them, because it's really easy to heal them up. Alright, let's get these. Let's go back around here. Get back to the city, and we'll delete this trireme. Yeah, see, it's taking damage because it's in the deep water. This happens in winter too. We've almost run out of manpower there. But we are running out of food. So let's make all these guys camp for food. And this guy can go out and take the watchtowers out around here. Alright. And this is the big open area I was talking about. So there's a coastal area here that you can't really deal with, but then once you get over here, it's just open space. And I think I am going to continue eastward until I get to Byzantium, just because it's so much easier to hold. This whole river is very easy to hold in this area. Up here are some tribals. Tribals just have the most amazing cavalry in the game. It's just very large. Paeonians have similar cavalry. I'm not sure they're the same unit, but they have little different stats. All right, so that's going to be the end of the video. Sorry for those logistical things at the end. You can always just skip them, but. You guys can't. I have to do them. You have to make sure your empire is running well. It's kind of like checking everything over before ending your turn in civilization. You kind of have to do it, otherwise your civilization, you're going to miss that one thing that you should have been paying attention to in your civilization. It's going to mess everything up. Or it's going to make it run slightly less efficiently. And on hard, that's pretty brutal if your empire isn't running at peak efficiency. I have 2 slave groups here. Okay, well, I definitely can move these guys. I'll move one to Heraclius, because these mines will be valuable once we take them. 3 of 8. Dang. I'm definitely going to use him to take a bunch of mines. You can have, like, all these forts. Alright. So, that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.